Let's talk August goals. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Manya and I've lost over 30 pounds on the WW Purple Plan, eating primarily a whole food plant-based diet. Today, I want to share with you my August goals. Now, I've never done this before, but I tend to set goals. They're not always monthly. Sometimes they're annual or quarterly or whenever the spirit moves me. But because of some turmoil that's been in my personal life, I feel like I need the structure of some goals for the month of August. I always do better when I have goals and structure. I am not one of those people who just sort of stumbles through the day and is successful. In fact, when I don't have a plan or a structure or something that I'm striving towards, I feel really lost. I don't think, my friends and family will correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I'm a type A perfectionist. I am totally fine with things not being perfect. But I do need to always be striving for something, always accomplishing something, and to have things that like a timeline, right? Like I'm gonna work on this, and then I'm gonna work on that, and then I'm gonna work on that. None of those things need to be perfect. But it makes me feel less anxious when I have that kind of structure in my life. So my August goals are, a couple of them are big. One I kind of am regretting embarking on, but I don't have any choice because I signed up for it already. So the simple ones, I have two simple ones and two hard ones. The first one is that I am going to track my food in the WW app every single day in August. I started on August 1st. I took the month of July off of tracking. I planned that in June to take the month of July off. I had 2 vacations planned, so almost half the month I was not going to be at home. And I had hit my goal weight and I just wanted to have a relaxing summer. My personal life kind of imploded in July, unfortunately, so it wasn't as enjoyable as I had thought it would be. But I had always planned to get back to tracking on August 1st. Today for me is August 4th. And I am not happy about it. I hate tracking. I don't hate tracking, but you know, it's not as easy as not tracking. So goal number 2 is to do something active every single day if possible. I caveat that if possible because I have days where I work 12 hours and I'm out of the house for 14 and I'm barely getting all of my regular stuff done, and I'm not going to pressure myself to do something active on those days. But on the regular days, I should do something, whether that's ride my Peloton bike or go for a walk or do some yoga or even swim in the pool. It does not matter. I'm not on a training program. This is not about pressure, but it is about doing something. So on Monday, I went and walked for an hour in my new neighborhood. I didn't care what my heart rate was. It wasn't anything high pressure. So you notice I'm saying the same things over and over again. I think it's important to have goals, but I worry sometimes about people who are too hard on themselves about these goals. And then my 2 hard goals is, number 1, I'm in school. I'm getting my master's in public administration. I'm in my 2nd and final year. And so I have a class that ended last week and a class that starts in 2 weeks. So that always has to be on part of my goal. So leading up to that will be getting the syllabus, getting the book, and preparing myself for another class. And then lastly, the thing that I might be regretting is 2 nights ago, I signed up for a Forks Over Knives cooking course. If you're not familiar with Forks Over Knives, it was a very popular documentary that came out a few years ago that demonstrated the health benefits of a whole food plant-based diet. And it's really the thing that pushed a lot of people to become whole food plant-based, which is not the same as vegan. And if you want me to do a video defining the difference, let me know. So Forks Over Knives, the documentary, as well as Game Changers, the documentary that came out maybe 2 years ago now. So I, as you know, have been whole food plant-based for about 6 months and vegetarian for about 20 years. But if you've watched any of my what I eat in a day, I don't know how to cook. I just prepare a bunch of ingredients and put them on a plate and then salt them and put nutritional yeast on top. And well, that is delicious and I'm getting my nutrients. It's not very sophisticated. So I would like to learn how to make sauces and dips and how to cook things so that they have more flavor. And I just decided that it is clear to me that I'm gonna eat this way, hopefully for the rest of my life. I wanna eat this way for the rest of my life. I personally think this is the healthiest way to eat. And that has been proven scientifically. And so that's what I wanna do. But if I'm gonna do that, I need to learn how to do it better so that I don't get bored. But I didn't realize till after I signed up that it really is time-based, and so I have, I think, 3 months to complete all the lessons or I don't get the certificate, which, I mean, I paid for it, I want the certificate. So I just added that on to my plate. I figure if I don't feel a little bit like I have too much on my plate, I probably don't have enough on my plate. I prefer to feel that way rather than bored. I don't do well with bored. I don't like it, and I don't want to live my life sitting around watching television. So those are my August goals. If you like this kind of video, I can do one every single month. It's easy because I'm doing it already in my life. What are your goals for August? And I hope no one has a weight loss goal, like a number of pounds. I will link below and above. I don't believe in time-based weight loss goals. I think you're setting yourself up for failure. I would rather you have a goal that fuels your soul and your health than something that is really out of your control, which is how much weight you lose every single week. Let's be healthy together, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.